Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're working on this really cool glider that is owned by Greg Kiser. I'm going to tell you, this thing's kind of like a unicorn. There's not a lot around. This truck's got less than 11,000, I think it's less than 10,000 miles on it. As far as I know, I don't think it's ever even hauled a load. And let's just walk over here, finish our intro right by this beautiful cat engine in it. So anyhow, these guys, they brought us the truck down. We're going to be doing some updates to it. It's a super nice truck, got a really good paint job on it. Just everything. It's a nice unit, but we're going to do some upgrades to it, kind of make it a little more custom. There's not much on this truck that hasn't been touched, but we're changing a few things. So pretty fun video, guys. I think you'll like it. Before we get too far into this video, can we just appreciate the custom painted cat in this dude? Single bag air ride on it. I mean, she looks nice. I like this thing. Real nice. I'll tell you what, when you crank it up, you can tell it's a cat. Look at that dude. But we're not cranking it up right now because well, we're working on trucks at the moment, but I feel like in the future there'll be a test drive video and we'll get to hear this thing scream. All right, so here's what we got. Greg Kiser brought this truck in and just wants to like make her look cooler. It's already a really nice truck, but I'll show you a little bit what's going on here. The paint job on this thing's pretty awesome. Truck's a little bit dusty, but it's a no field stripe situation here. They're really nice. The red in here has been done by hand. It's pretty cool. But moving over here to the back, we're going to be changing a bunch of stuff up on the rear of the truck. That's most everything we're doing is back here, what you're seeing right now, and we're going to be doing some interior work, which I'll show you too. But the center panel piece is coming out. The fenders are coming off. We're putting a set of shift fenders on it. In the back, we're going to change the T-bar out. We're doing a different T-bar. And I'll show you the T-bar. I got it in front of the truck already. We got it from 12 gauge. It just came in. We kind of got all the parts in now for it, and we're just going to go straight to work on it and get it done pretty quick. But shift fenders, painting them to match. T-bar is paint and stainless kind of deal going, and probably going to have a stainless cross member here. Just kind of add some shiny to the back of the truck, more or less. And then on our fifth wheel here, we're changing it out to a Holland greaseless aluminum fifth wheel, and it's already completely polished and ready to go. Peter did that not too long ago. So that's what we're doing. We got a little paint work to do on the frame. You can kind of see it's got a few little cracks just where there was some filler in there. That's a really tough area to do that kind of stuff too. So we'll probably, when we get ready to paint everything, the back half of this chassis is going to get repainted. And the fenders, obviously, they're going to look awesome with the shift fenders on it and a little bit longer drop and stuff. We'll make a center panel that'll go up here, keep with the same lines of the fenders and everything. So we've got that. I'll show you over here the T-bar we've got so far. So it's a stainless paintable T-bar, and then we've got the stainless, shiny stainless inserts for our lights, and we'll have 3 mini watermelon lights here in the middle. This dude's made super heavy duty, so we're actually, the plan is to take this T-bar and we're going to mount the fenders to the T-bar, give it a really clean look, and that way you don't have brackets coming off the back of the frame. Just when everything's said and done and you're looking at the truck, it'll be just a really clean look, and you won't have a bracket like this holding it on. They'll bolt straight through the fenders into the T-bar. Be pretty awesome looking. So that's what we got there. And then a little bit later on in the video, I'll show you the interior pieces we got for it. And we're changing a few things up on the inside of this dude. It's really cool, but we're adding some different stitching and changing some colors around, just kind of gonna make it look a little nicer. But first things first, we're gonna start ripping all the stuff off the back end of this truck and see what we're getting into. All right, so there you go. We took the truck apart, and then we've got it mostly put together now back here. So we've been extremely busy, and there's been a lot going on. We kind of didn't film a lot that we should have, and just getting stuff together for our truck show, which was a couple weeks back, and just all the other stuff going on in the shop, just kind of missed it. But we've got it all back together now. Not the entire thing. We still got a few more parts. We still got some painting. We still have other stuff to do, which we're doing in this video anyway. But well, flip the camera back around, start showing you. We've already got the shift fenders on it. We got a new T-bar on it. It's like pretty awesome looking. We've got some stuff done in the interior. Not completely done, but we're close. And the truck's coming along really awesome. We've actually been so busy with doing this stuff. The interior pieces, I actually painted myself. They were, Mark and Eli had so much going on. I didn't want to like ask them to do more. So one evening, me and Shock stayed and actually prepped stuff and painted some things for the truck. But we've got a lot done on here, and I'm gonna quit rambling, just flip around and show you what we got going on. All right, we've got a bunch done on this truck right now. We're taking the eye panel out of it because we got a new one, and I'm gonna show you real quick after we get this knocked out. Get this thing out of the way. We got a new one right over there somewhere. Oh, yep, there it is right there. And we got our fenders and everything on the truck now, so we're gonna take this down, and then we'll show you all the cool stuff we got done so far. Hey, Shock.
Hey.
I feel like I need to talk to you. I feel like a lot of times at work, you're kind of just laying down on the job.
I was trying to take a nap. You come over here with the camera.
I woke you up from your nap.
Yeah.
How often is he under the truck? Just like
it's pretty often.
It's pretty often. Golly,
it's becoming a problem.
It's becoming a problem.
Drop down.
We're good. Okay.
Watch this.
All right, we got her out. I had to quit recording because it's a two-hander kind of a deal. But anyhow, there is our eye panel that was on the truck, and then here is our new one, which we're fixing to set up there and see how that dude fits. But it's pretty awesome looking. This will all be painted black. These are stainless. And this is done so it matches what we did with the rear T-bar, because we've got our shift fenders on now. We've got our panel mocked up to go on the front here in front of the two shift fenders. And rear of the frame's been repainted. Got our fifth wheel. So before it had you saw earlier, it had the just a regular steel Holland, kind of jazzing up the back end of this truck with a little stainless on it, some polished aluminum. But that's the new T-bar. So this is a 12 gauge T-bar. We had them build it kind of the way we wanted, and pretty awesome looking. We got our reverse lights. You'll see those right there on both sides. And one of the things I like the most about this whole setup is, you know, typically on a shift fender, you got the factory brackets, bolt right here on the frame. They come down, they go into the fender. We were trying to get a really clean look out of this for the whole deal and not have anything extra on the frame. So we come up with this plan, and we made these brackets right here. So if you see, we've got a steel bracket comes up, and we had to cut and weld it here, but it comes up and it bolts to the T-bar, and it comes around and then bolts into the fenders, which is pretty slick. And that way, when you look down the side of it, it's a real clean look. And this thing's super heavy duty, so a lot of this stuff on the T-bar is double walled. It's all stainless, and it can totally handle all the weight, and it's bolted really well up here. Then we did a stainless cross member in it. Kind of adds to that black and chrome deal. And now we're fitting our center panel. Dude, that looks really cool.
Yeah.
So we'll save that. I'll show you guys the insert, but the inserts, we didn't want it to light up. I know a lot of guys will run lights up here facing forward, but by law, those lights, because they're forward facing, are supposed to be amber, and then the ones that you'll have in your eye panel in the back of your sleeper are red. And I don't really love the competing. Colors. So instead of actually having lights facing each other that way, we're doing no lights in that panel back here, and then we'll just do red lights in the eye panel. But the stainless insert that's going on that panel there that Chaz has got the name of the truck in it, which is pretty slick. And it's gonna be pretty awesome. We'll get all that knocked out and put up there. There'll be a final on this truck too. We've got a lot more of the interior stuff done. Hey, by the way, Shock, we're not gonna do the overhead pieces. We're leaving them normal.
Okay.
After we talked yesterday.
Yeah.
So.
Probably better.
It is. It'll be less busy looking. But kind of show you what's going on in the interior. So before, you saw earlier when we looked at the interior, these panels here were blue with the buttons in them. Kind of a lot of colors, a lot was going on. Then these pieces were wood grain. We took those out and painted them black, trying to tie in the colors of the truck and the colors of the interior. Because your whole floor, which we got everything covered up in here, but your whole floor is painted with this really cool American flag theme deal. When we get everything done, we'll clean the interior and show you guys this whole floor and everything as a whole. But we wanted just to kind of simplify it a little bit. So we did this red, white, and blue stitching. Mike and Belinda Cook did those for us. And then we painted the wood grain pieces black. It just cleans up the whole look of the whole deal. We made this overhead cover. Before there was two more of these blue lights in here. And it was the whole top side was kind of busy looking. So we took those pieces out. We had them make us this little header panel with a stitching in it. And then we got our headliner piece done as well. So these will just be stock doors, wood grain painted black. Same thing back here, and we've got covers on all the doors for the sleeper that matches all this. Pretty slick looking. And we just basically took a bunch of chrome out. This was chrome. We're also I'm gonna replace this. We're gonna put a plastic one, just a regular stock one right here. Just kind of clean up and simplify the inside a little bit. The paint job on this truck's awesome. It's a really good paint job. The other thing too, so we got this painted the other day, and I still need to wipe off all the pencil marks for where Ricky did this, but Ricky came in and painted this. I drew on a piece of paper, and it's probably floating around here on the floor somewhere. Here's a bunch of the chrome. That's the pieces that came out of the interior. And a bunch of the chrome stuff we took out of the interior. But I don't see it. Anyway, I drew on a piece of paper a really terrible drawing, and I wanted to, the truck's kind of got this American theme going on inside, and you got the blue and the red stripes up here, and was trying to kind of go with something that was patriotic, kind of American. And I was like, what's American? Well, baseball. Things that are, oh yeah, there's my terrible drawing. That's what I gave to Ricky, and I was like, hey, could you put this on the frame but make it look better? He done all right. It looks way better than my drawing. But anyway, so I was trying to kind of come up with something that was a little kind of American, and to me, baseball seemed like it. And this sort of reminds me of a baseball team kind of logo with the long tail and putting the Rosedale in it, and we were able to use red, white, and blue in here. So it helps tie in the theme with the truck on the inside and the colors on the outside. And, you know, before it just had stickers. It was like a blue and chrome sticker. And I think this is just a lot classier looking too, just to have it hand painted. And then of course, you know, the shift fenders on this thing look awesome. It had the WTIs on it before. They don't drop down quite as far. And you got it like with those fenders and stuff, you kind of have a lot going on with the brackets. Doing the shift fenders on this truck and this T-bar gave us the ability to make everything nice and square and really clean looking on the mount. And now, when you look at the back of it, it all kind of flows together really good. Mark and Eli done awesome with the paint. Are we good?
Yeah, man.
Sweet. What do you think? Is that all right? Did I do all right with that? Like, kind of trying to match the T-bar deal.
Yeah, this is all. I like it when it all complements each other.
It's all the same kind of thing. Yeah. Where's the insert piece for where the fenders are?
But it doesn't have the name in it, but it's right.
It's up here.
Shelf there.
Oh, so we don't have the. No, you didn't peel it out. I bet it does.
Oh,
Here.
is it in there?
Yeah, hold this. I'll peel it real quick. Oh, whoa. Yeah, I think they just recovered it. We'll just leave this in the office for a while. Oh yeah, it's in there.
Nice.
So again, didn't want competing lights. Just trying to keep the thing clean and simple looking. And like the red and amber lights going against each other is kind of annoying. To me, I mean, some people like it and it's fine. To me, I just like keeping all the same color. If I can peel it off. So the guys at 12 gauge, when we were kind of designing this panel with them and getting it over here, we used to build these out of aluminum, and then we made this one out of stainless, but now he just like heavy etched the man in black. So when that's on the truck and it's sitting there, it'll look pretty neat. You'll see it. It's almost kind of like, you know what it kind of reminds me of? Like a porch light on a cattle hauler.
Oh yeah.
And you know, they run cattle. So they've got several, their outfit runs several cattle trucks and stuff. So I thought it was kind of fitting. Kind of putting that in there. You can feel it. I mean, like that laser etch is, it's in there pretty good. But yeah, that's it.
That's cool.
I think this truck's getting a reefer, but if he did decide to put a cattle pot behind it, the thing's like perfect for it.
What are we doing this for, Brian?
Yeah, we were supposed to just take it to the paint shop, but no. We just had to hang it up.
The measurements were the same as the old one. It should fit.
I mean, you never know.
And
What
you
if it didn't?
come in here all
Also, we can look
crooked.
at it.
Remember?
A little more of an angle. There we go.
put your finger at the top.
Close as I can ever be here. Are you good on your side?
Yeah, I'm going up. Is that right?
Yeah. All right. And it looks good. I think that works. Like, especially once it's painted, you got the little, whatever, 3 button lights in the middle. What do you think?
I like it.
That's cool. I like it. Okay, now we wasted 5 minutes since y'all already knew it was going to fit.
Right.
We can take it back out now.
Okay.
All right, guys, that's it for the video. Truck is turning out awesome. Really liking how all these pieces are coming together on it. And we've got just a little bit more to do yet, which there'll be some videos on that, and then we'll be finishing the interior. Mike and Belinda are fixing to bringing me some more stuff for the interior and getting those things knocked out, and our last little bit of painted pieces, and then we get to test drive it. So You guys do all the things, like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at Semi Casual Show. We're also on TikTok at Semi Casual Show. And obviously you're on YouTube, so make sure you do all the stuff. And otherwise, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.